Belonging to me means being able to show up in a space and be able to completely be yourself and not have to hide or downplay any parts of yourself, and just being able to be your full authentic version of yourself and be appreciated for it and be completely seen.
Belonging means sharing and bringing people together.
Belonging to me is more like being confident, being assured of yourself, knowing that you belong in this community, you belong in this establishment. Just being very unapologetic and knowing not only your worth, but what you can bring to a collective as an individual.
I'm from Cleveland, so my family is based out of Cleveland, and belonging is finding a home or a group of people that I can call my family even when I'm not back in Cleve. A lot of times belonging is just being able to go home to good people.
Belonging means to me wholeness, oneness, kindness, and not just to others, but to yourself. So belonging to yourself as one. Yeah.
I feel like I don't belong when I'm not allowed to just be myself. I feel I'm a very adaptable person, so I feel like I do belong when I'm allowed to just take my time in a situation, when I'm allowed to express my opinion and my life experiences without being told that it's incorrect.
Belonging to me means having a group or community that has your back and has your support. Not everyone necessarily needs to agree with everything you're saying, but they do need to understand your perspective and be there for you when you need it. That's when I feel most like I belong somewhere.
So, what does belonging mean to you, Adrian?
That's a good question, David Tarleton. I think belonging to me means when we take our veil of judgment off and we see people for who they really are on a heart-to-heart level, as opposed to a judgment, brain, icky level.
It's a good question. Belonging for me is just like understanding who you are and like where you kind of like will place yourself in a certain space. You know what I mean? Belonging for me would just be a person just accepting me for like who I am, even though I'm different from everyone else, like in a certain space. And that in itself will give me the sense of ownership for who I am, and respect other people that's in that similar space as well too, because they have that similar sense of who they are as well too. You know, they belong to themselves. We all belong to the greater good as well too, and that's pretty much what it means to me.